Morning all. Well, we're in Glen Coe. We stopped there last night. It was a lovely peaceful night after yesterday's excursions, which fair wore us out. We both slept like logs, both me and Rambo, and it was a very peaceful night. So today is a bit of a chore day. We've got some washing to do, clothes washing that is. Just take you up this picnic area for a whiz round. Clothes washing to do. We've got to go into the Aldi or the Lidl, and then we've got to find some water, and I think I know where I've got that from. There's some lochs that I'm going to go to, and they're part of the Canal and River Trust, which of course I already pay for the Canal and River Trust because I have a boat and I have a boat licence, and I have a key to their water tap, so I'll probably make use of that. I would be doing the same at home if I wasn't doing it here, so I'm going to give you a little spin round up here. That's pretty fantastic. Hold on. Whoosh! There we go. Oh, a bit of cloud over that one. Look at that. Everywhere you look round here, it's just really nice. There's no well, there are some bad views, but on the whole, it is pretty damn good. There's a walk up this one, and it goes up the left-hand side, sorry, the right-hand side here, which in itself is quite steep. There we are, back to them snowy-capped ones again. There's Rambo's early morning walk. Shall we have a look at him? Yep, there he is. There you go. Guess what he's going to do? Yes. Always doing a wee up something, aren't you? Go on this way. See, Rambo don't really want to go for much of a walk this morning because he did his walking yesterday and he's feeling a bit lazy. But he's not an early morning dog, funnily enough. It's quite difficult to get him to go on a challenging walk first thing in the morning because he prefers afternoons. I don't know why, he's always been the same, but that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. And he seems to be busying himself now. I guess he'll stop for another whiz in a minute. That looks as if that might be raining up there. I don't know, we'll soon find out. I haven't got a raincoat on, but that doesn't really matter because I'm only, I don't know, 5 minutes away from the van, and I got some dry clothes in the van if I do get wet. Yesterday evening, getting him in the van was a nightmare. He had to have a shower because he walked across some peat bog, and it suddenly gave way on him. He got absolutely covered. He was a black dog and peat don't come out very easy, so we had to wash him all off, which he didn't like at all because he was already cold. Wash him all off, towel him all off, turn the heating on in the van for him, stick him in front of the heater so he could blow dry. But he survived, as you can see. He did survive. There's a path down there. Ooh, shall we take it or shall we take this one? Decisions are decisions. Looks like we've already made the decision. This black path is just a ring, or at least I think it is, that goes around the visitor centre, and which is quite a nice place. If you're ever up in Glen Coe, incidentally, it belongs to the National Trust. It's one of the few places, if you're a member of the National Trust, they allow you to park overnight, providing you are self-contained. You can park up overnight in their car park, which is what I did last night. As I joined them this time last year, I thought I'd get some money back from a membership. And yes, it's very good. It is based on trust. They don't come round and check. I don't know whether they would in high season, but I was the only one on the car park last night. I was tucked well away from anyone. I was right at the very top of the car park and found myself a nice little level spot. I have in the past had a barbecue here, but I've always been a little bit nervous about it because it is in woodland and it's probably taking the pee. So I didn't do that last night, although I have a whopping great steak in my fridge ready for such an occasion. When that occasion arrives, I'll take you along with me and put you on the barbecue with me. So, here we go. Glen Coe Woodland Regeneration. And Rambo kicking up a load of mud. I'll try and slow that bit down for you so as you can have a read of it if you want to. You don't have to. I'm going to have a little walk up to this gate. Rambo. He thinks he's going another way. There might be a bit of a stumbling block on there, because if you look at my feet, da-da-da-da-da-da, yes, I only have Crocs on, and this is water, so, there we go. Fortunate boulder in the way, or not in the way as the case may be, but this opens up quite nicely now too. Look, to Glen Coe Valley. It winds its way through the right hand side, through there, through that V shape up there. It goes all the way through there, not the left hand side, which actually behind that is Loch Leven, and there's a nice little village down at the bottom of Loch Leven. If you look there straight in front of you now, you'll see the roof of an old mud hut that's been reconstructed. Again, well worth a visit. You can go in, it don't cost you anything to go in there. You can have a mooch around, and if you look on one of my previous videos, you will actually see an RAF aircraft banking around to the left hand side to go through that very narrow valley. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time and very, very lucky. But that's on a previous video. You'll have to check them out whether you want to or not. It's up to you. But they're there. There's a great photo of it. Unfortunately, there isn't a video of it because it was one of those occasions where you get one or the other. You either get the photo or you get the video, because you hadn't got time to do both. And as I had the camera out taking pictures of the mud hut, the camera won. So there we go. Right, there we go. That's enough of the morning ramblings. I shall shoot off now. I'll get back in the van and we're going to have some breakfast and do a couple more chores. And when we got them chores done, we're going to head off to Fort William, which is where the Lidl is. Whee! Exciting times. See you in a bit. This is our home for the night. Look at that for a stunning backdrop behind us. See? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that just amazing? Look at that. Lovely. And there's the lower car park. You can just about see the cars through there. And they're right, that's where most people park, because it's nearest the entrance. You know what people are like, they don't want to walk. Just a top tip. For those of you that buy those porridge oats that come in a little tiny tub that you pour boiling water on, I think they're about 50p each. These golden oats in sachets that you're supposed to put in a microwave and things come in about 25p each. And what I do, as you can see here, look in the bowl, is I just pour boiling water on them and I leave them to stand for 2 or 3 minutes. And they're still nice and, as you can see, oh dear, they're still nice and toasty warm when you come to eating them, and they're lovely and creamy, and they're just as good as them pots, but half the price. Anyway, no microwave involved. Top tip of the day. So, here we are at Mermaid's Loch. So, don't know how many there are. I'm going to count them as we go up. We're on number 1 at the moment. It's a massive staircase lock. We'll have a look inside one in a second. We'll just get up here. You'll never guess what Rambo's doing. He's having a whiz. Here we go. Let's have a look. There we go. Oh. There you go. Rambo. They are big locks. Big locks. They're more than double. Can you? So this is number 2. Methinks. Not sure. Even these have got a sill on them. I can see the sill marker, which is a marker to indicate that there's a ledge at the bottom, and if your boat is too close to that ledge, when the water goes down, it will tip your boat up. There you go. Keep clear of the sill, and there's the sill marker. It's quite a deep sill on that. That must be, well, from the middle, that's got to be 12-15 foot from the middle of the gate. That is a big sill. Anyway, we'll keep having a wander up here. This is a tourist attraction, by the way, in case you wondered. And with me being a tourist, I'm attracted to it. Actually, I'm not. The reason I'm attracted to it is because I live on the canal. And that's what makes it attractive to me, because it's, albeit it's infrastructure that I see pretty much on a daily basis and have used on a daily basis. It's always different. There's always something a bit different about them. I pan you over there, look. You can't see it very well because it's in cloud, but that's Ben Nevis over there. Not the best of views of Ben Nevis, but that is Ben Nevis. I'm wondering if you can get a view down the staircase from this one. This appears to be the summit lock. There's a big boat up here I want to have a little look at. There's probably a cafe boat or something. But let's have a little go on this bridge. Ooh. Here we go. There we go, right in the middle of them all. There you go, there's the view down. I put you up a bit higher, you've probably got a much better view. How's that looking? I hope it's better than it's looking from my side, because I can't really see much other than the next lock down. There we go. Let's go have a look at this boat. Let's do a bit of exploring. Let's have a look at these boats. Caledoniadiscovery.co.uk. This is a big boat. I'm guessing that it's a cruise of some sort. There you go, cruising holidays with activities. That's quite unique, isn't it? That way. I wonder if that still goes out in winter. It's a big boy, isn't it? We got another one up here, look. Now this one looks like a working boat of some description. Now there's a big barge over there, look. I might just pop over there and have a look at that one. I do like looking at the boats, especially the older ones. They're quite interesting. Yeah, this one looks a bit like a tug, like a big tugboat. Big, short, stumpy, powerful things. Really big engines in them. They need them for when they're nudging in them big container ships and things, and cruise liners and stuff like that, because they don't manoeuvre quite the same as a smaller boat. Them big things, they have to be pushed into place because they don't have the finesse. That's the one we want to have a look at over there, look. That beastie. Turn you back on again because I want to film Ross Craner I want to film Ross Craner from front to back rather than back to front. Look at the size of them anchors on there. I wonder how often they have to deploy them. That would normally be either in one of the deep locks, if they're stopping away from a port, or it'd be out to sea. I don't know whether this would go out to sea or not. I'd have to ask the question. And as there is no one about to ask the question to, I can't. So I won't. Anyway, they turn you off. And there's another one right at the end there. Because there's a what I call a broads cruiser down here, and there's also a yacht, a small yacht. I actually call these broads cruisers. That's this little one with the with no mast or anything. I call them yogurt pots because they're made out of plastic, which is probably not a very nice name to call them, but they're quite used to it. We get a lot of them on the English canals. Anyway, it looks like Rambo is on strike. He's had enough of walking, I think. So he stopped by the Caledonian boat. Maybe he thinks that's home. I can assure you though that my boat is nowhere near the size of that. The length of mine is only 50 foot and the width is only 6'6". Now I'm guessing that these are a minimum of 12 foot wide, maybe more. There's Ross Crana. As you can see from the other side, much better view. Much better view. Oops. Anyway, that's not it for the canals for today. We've got a couple more to show you a bit later on. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my walk now and shut you off. That's a wrap for this week, guys. Next week we find an amazing archipelago of islands on a loch on our way to the Isles of Skye. We do some amazing photography. For now I'm going to leave you with these wonderful aerial shots of Loch Garry. So don't forget folks, please like and subscribe. Thanks ever so much for watching. Bye for now.